Hello everyone, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to the jungle. We are now in the village ruins and it's quite like the South Pacific levels from Tomb Raider 3. So that's quite cool. So to start off, just hop up here. And you're supposed to go that way, but I'm firstly just gonna come into this little corner, grab some flares. So this gap can be a little bit tricky. So you don't even need the flares, but if you want them, here they are. Oops. Okay, so now just, whoops, fumble fingers. So now hop up here, there we go. Come around this tree stump and we can climb onto this block. Okay, and up to here. Okay, and I'm just going to come this way for a small medpack. I don't need it, but whatever, just showing you where it is. So you want to jump onto this tree section, but the tile is triangular. So just be careful as you land here. And also you can just fall straight through the leaves, so be careful of that as well. So now just going to jump to here, and the medpack is just around this tree, just there. So you're best to jump to this flat section and then to here. Super duper. Okay, so now continue along the path. The path is pretty straightforward, though it can be difficult to navigate some of the areas. Hop down. And again, but be careful here because you've got this massive hole. So I'm just going to come across for some more flares. And now we're going to jump down the hole. So you want to be careful because you can die. Okay, so this ladder is a little bit funny. So you want to climb down manually, because she just doesn't grab this for some reason. She might grab once near the top and then she'll just slide down to her death. But once you are far enough down the ladder, you can come around to the left. Nope, that's the right. And then just drop, so you can grab here a bit better. And you can't actually look, but take my word for it, there is a huge pit down there. So don't go down there, you will die. So around to here, and there will be a snake. The snakes can do a lot of damage. Okay. Down here. Whoops. And through here, and we will get a flyby, so pay attention. Okay, so it's shown as a snake stone there, so that's our ultimate goal in the level. We want to set ourselves up so we can grab it. And also it's shown as a lever, so that's actually what we're going to try and do now. We need to get to that lever right now. So in this area, if we have a look around, we'll see a gate just here, so we want to open that. And the lever to do so is just up there behind that plant. So just use this ladder. And you want to climb up so Laura's feet are level with these leaves. So she can be a little bit lower, but this is a safe estimation of where she can be. Okay, so then as you can see, I flipped back and grabbed the ledge. So pull up when you can and pull the lever. Okay, so the gate is open. And what is inside? Nothing. Nice, okay. So this is actually a trigger tile. We want to put a block into this space and then something else will change. So if you light a flare and follow around the wall, you'll find the block that we want. So that is actually this one in this corner. So let's go ahead and put that in that spot. Alrighty, so something here has changed. So you might assume it's this grating here, but actually no, it's not changed. So as we were pushing the block, you can just see down there a little bit better than what we can do now. So that's actually kind of cool. And we will be going down there, but what changed was over here where we took the block from. So the block was on this grating. So that's now lowered and we can drop on down. So don't worry, we will be caught by the water. And climb on out. And straight above here, that's where the grating is. So that's kind of cool that you can see that. There's no significance there, but I think it's a nice design. Also, there is this weird rope going across here. And a door, so that's actually for a secret much later on in the level. So just carry on for now. And once we get past a certain spot here, we will see some villagers. So that was the village section of the level, so we won't be going there quite yet. We need to set ourselves up so we can get in there. Also, straightforward, that's actually a dead end. All there is there is that tree you can see. So just ignore that and come around this way. We've got this enormous ladder, so just climb on up. Okay, so now when we cross through the passage here, when we come out, it will show us a native that's going to come towards us. So we're not quite out, but never mind. So as you can see, I am doing damage to the native and he is spouting blood. So you do not have to shoot them in the chest from now on. So that's pretty convenient. Oh, I'm on fire. So here we go again. My health is currently full. I have not yet taken any damage. Okay, so play it safe, try and stay up here, use the slopes to your advantage. Yeah, never stumbled into that fire before, but today I did. So let's come on down and have a look. So the native came through this gate just here. So that leads to the village and we will go into there later on. So let's now have a look over here. So we've got that main ladder there that leads down to the bottom of this chasm. So that's somewhere we're going to be going later. Also on the ledge right above Laura's head, that's where the snake stone is. And the lever that it showed us is up there by them barriers. There is also an opening just behind Laura's head through the leaves. You can't really see it for the leaves, but that's right up there. And if we come over here, we can see across the way there is a door which needs an item in order to open that. So there is actually nothing we can do in this section, so we need to come back the way we came in order to start climbing up. So right now we are heading to the lever. Such slurring all the time. So anyway, to get there you want to do a diagonal jump by these rocks. There we go. Come down to here and to here, and you don't want to fall off because this is where we moved that block into that little section. So if you fall off, you will actually have to run all the way back around. So try not to fall. But now from here we can run and jump to the ledge. You can't see anything for the leaves. So just grab in the air and you'll get this block. Okay, and you can get onto this branch and up to here. And you can easily jump to here. So now we're here, you can actually see that opening a bit better. There's a barrier fence right above Laura's head, so there's a doorway over there. Also over here, this is the way we want to come. So just through this gate, I'm going to point out there's our skull of the level. Also, this last tile on the bridge will actually fall away, so you don't want to step on it. You want to make sure you hop over it. There we go, it's gone. So do be careful just there. And now run and jump to this tree. And we actually want to shimmy to the left so we can come down safely. Okay, so when you're far enough along, you're at a safe distance to the ground. You can drop down. There are a few slopes here, so that's incredibly annoying. And once we step in front of the door, we will get a flyby. Okay, so it's shown us where we're actually going to use that snake stone just there, and that's actually the next level. So that's how we get to the next level. We just need to try and get the snake stone. So now, just slide down. Do be careful you don't just fall off. Come to this very point. You want to do a standing jump and grab the edge of this tree branch. So when you grab that, do not pull up, because she will just slide straight down to her death. And shimmy all the way along so that you can then pull up. Okay. So we can kinda not very well see where we're headed. So with these jumps, do feel free to save at recent intervals, you know, words and stuff. If you want to save, just save. Don't be worried about saving too much, because these jumps in particular, we're not going far, but these can be tricky. So right now we're aiming for the left side so that we can grab the edge and shimmy along. Okay, so just now shimmy. and pull up when you can. And the half tile jump is going to be very useful in this game, in this level especially. So try and master that. This is one place you're going to want to do that. Okay, and just hop up here. And do the half tile again. Wow, not like that. Okay, she finally did it that time. She wasn't doing it at all. I don't know why. But once you are finally on here, you can easily run and jump to here. And here is the ladder. And at the top is the lever. So now we're up here, we can actually see the snake stone a little bit better. But now pull the lever. And the trapdoor has opened. So now we just need to get back down, so be careful here. And you want Lara's hands to be on the 4th rung up, and then you can safely flip back to here. So we literally are coming back the way we came right now, so do be careful with your jumps. So run and jump. Going to do another half tile jump, hopefully. So I'm actually going to have another save because it has been failing. Okay. Okay, it worked that time. Okay. So the hatch that opened, you saw a ladder there as well. That's not the main ladder that's going to lead us down to the very bottom here. That's a ladder that takes us to the main ladder. And that is right up in that higher section that I was trying to show. So you couldn't see it very well for the leaves, but we are heading straight there now. So again, you want to shimmy around this branch. So you do want to go all the way as far as Lara will go. Okay, so now you want to pull up, and as you do, you want to be holding jump and right. So then she lands safely right here. So now we're going to use the tree again to get back across. So just hop on up. And yes, it is a slow process. There's a lot of backwards and forwards in this level. But it's not too painful though, you just have to go a long way to get there. That's the only issue I have. Not as bad as last time. For some reason I found that so much more annoying in the previous level. Okay, so when you are safe you can pull up. And you're better off just being on this side to get over there, because the ceiling can be a little bit low. So this is another place you want to do a half tile jump. So in the past I failed here a lot. a bit better now. I've been doing practice, but I'm going to save anyway. Okay, so just do your half tile jump, grab in the air, just to be sure. Back across the bridge, and don't fall down. Lara, what were you doing just then? Okay, so don't fall down. We're heading to this branch over here. And another good place for a half tile jump. Okay, straight across here. And you can see the opening much better now, so run and jump to here. Super duper, and this is where we opened the hatch. So down this ladder, and then just through here it leads us to the main ladder. Oh, it's fine. We're okay. So, again here, once we pass a certain point, a native will come out of nowhere. I say nowhere, he's coming out of that gate. Yep. So try not to kill him near the trees, because when I first played, he drops an item and it landed within the tree, so then I could not retrieve it. But he drops a key. So this is the village key, and now we can go use that so we can enter the village section of the level. So again, we're just going to do a little bit of backtracking to get there. Okay, and again up the next ladder. Okay, and the safe way down, you can't see it very well, but just on the left side there is a slightly raised block, so that's a little bit higher, so it will catch your fall. Ooh, well, I overshot a little bit, but it's fine, we're okay. So it is a bit of a leap of faith just there. And the keyhole for the village key is up in that opening, just up there. So again, to reach that, we want to come up onto these rocks again. And this time we are heading up this way. So to get there we want to actually use the brown slopes, the muddy slopes over there, and there's these monkey bars that's going to help us get across. There we go, so when we're across, just drop down, hop over this slope, and this is another place for a half tile jump. So just jump to the ledge. Ooh, nice. And there are some shotgun shells just in here. When we approach this fence, we will hear the natives playing their drums. Okay, so now the jump into this gap can actually be really difficult. So you want to be somewhat to the left, you don't need to be all the way to the left, but then just line up to the corner and just do a standing jump. I made that look very easy, but it can sometimes take quite a few practices. Nice, so now the gate is open. And you don't want to drop straight down because there's that fire straight down below. So you can easily just do a standing jump to here and then just drop on down. Mind the fire. So we're going to have a few natives. I'm going to equip my Uzis. And the first native that she targets, you don't have to shoot him because he runs off. Off he goes, gonna hide. Mind that gap that's on the right hand side as well. Nice. So one of these guys drops a small medpack. Who dropped it? There it is. So the reason I said not to shoot the guy is because we find him again later on, and I'm quite certain he has full health when we find him again. But anyways, from entering, so this area can seem a bit overwhelming, so we entered there. There's a giant hole just here, so be careful. There's an area around the back of those huts on that side. There's an area through the bushes there, the dark passage area, and there's an area behind the huts on this side. So, firstly, can't remember what I'm doing. I think we're going to go find the native. Let's hope I'm right. My mind has gone blank. So come through the darker area, through the bushes. Follow it around. Okay, so come through to this hidden section. And there he is. So my reckoning is that he probably thinks Lara is like a T-Rex, and you know, she can't see him unless he moves. But that's not true. So let's get him. Okay, so he does not drop anything, and now we're here. What's occurring? Well, we want to get this gate open, and then we can grab the key that's inside, and that is to be used on one of the village huts. So the lever to open that gate is just there above the opening on the right hand side of the screen, and we're going to use this tree in order to get there. So you firstly want to climb onto this block, so do be very careful of the flame. Be all the way to the corner and then climb up. And you can easily just jump to the tree like so. When we get to the end just here, you just want to let go and grab again, and then she'll readjust. And you just want to come all the way around so that we can run along the branch to get to the lever. Okie dokie. So pull the lever, and it might seem like a timed lever, but it is not, so don't panic. So come on in and we can grab the key. Nice. So now we're going to use this in one of those huts, or on one of the huts, so that we can get in. So which one? So my mind has gone very blank today, but I think I know which one. Oops. So make your way back to the campfire, so as you come out, careful you don't just run straight into the fire, because I've done that before. So from the left of coming through the entrance, you want to come this way. So around the back of these huts. Up here. And here we go. Okay, so come on in. And there is this. So let's see what this is going to do. So we can see that that hatch has dropped right behind us, but we cannot get there from here. It just won't let us up, so we're going to have to go around. So as you leave, a native is going to spawn. I suppose he's a bit upset with us being in his house. Okay, so 3 or 4 shots usually does the trick. But now slide on down, and we're going back through the darker area, through the bushes. So we're actually looking for a hut with a flame inside. I think there's a total of 2 huts with a flame. So you can actually kind of see the flicker on the outside here, so that is a bit of a clue. And this is the one with the dinosaur is what we want. So what is happening here? These people are sick. Is this lunch or is this torture? Anyway, just carefully come on through. And up this ladder here, and at the top of the ladder is the hatch that we've just opened. Nice. So firstly I'm gonna just take a detour for a Medpack. You may have spotted it as you were jumping around trying to kill that native. So I'm just gonna hop onto this roof. And there it is over there. So this hut is the one that I used the key on. So run and jump. Pick it up, please. Nice, and unfortunately we have to go all the way back around now. So there's the keyhole. So that, yep, that's the one that we used the key for. But now let's go back and find that hut again. Whoops, banged ahead. Okay, here we go again. Mind the fire. Right, and now we're just going to drop straight down to this side because we want to actually climb up onto the other roof straight in front here. And we want to get into that hut that's straight ahead, so we're going to use that raised platform just there to do that. And you may have spotted it. Wow, it disappeared when I'm trying to look at it. The platform on the side of that tree there, we're going to do stuff with that in a bit. So just jump. No, 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 no. Well. Okay, so I done goofed a little bit just there. I pressed the wrong button and I killed myself. So try to press the right button. We're aiming for this. There we go. That was easy. And now to the ladder. Just here so we can get onto the roof. Okay, so now we're just going to drop in through the roof. There we go. So there are a few items in here, so just grab those. And not so obvious is on this grate there is this key, so that's going to be for another hut. So right now if we look at my house, because when we pick this key up this grate is going to fall away. So that is my health. Grab the key, and now that's my health. So I have done a lot of damage to myself. But again, we are going back up that ladder, so I think a total of 4 times we end up going up the ladder, so that's a little annoying. Be careful of the campfire, because it's easy to get cocky as you're going backwards and forwards the whole time, and just you know, saunter straight through the flames. Okay, so now where we're heading is that hut over there. So you can just see on the roof of that hut there is a flat section we can stand on. So to get there, just hop straight up and grab this branch. And over to here. And we can just keep shimmying. So now we can climb up to here, and again, just come through here. It might be difficult, you might need to just crawl a little bit, and now you can slide straight on down. And the key is to be used just here. So come on in, there's no items in this hut, so just go ahead and use this. And now that grating has raised, so that's where we're heading to now. So the safest way is to hop straight down. And again, we're heading back up the ladder. Okay, I had a momentary timeout just there, but let's continue. So again, we're coming up the ladder. So this will be the last time up the ladder, so don't panic. Right, so to get there, we are heading onto that roof again, the one straight ahead. Okay, and now turn around, and we're going to do a running jump to this branch. So this is sloped on one side, so you can grab it, but don't pull up. Shimmy along until you can pull up. Okay, and then, oh, I wanted to walk, so that was lucky. Okay, now running jump, and you can easily just jump to here. And now you want to do a running jump over to there, and you can avoid the flame easily. There we go. So I've been trying to identify what's in there, and I just can't figure out what's through there. I don't know. Really don't know. Whatever, let's carry on. You want to come up to this side, and there will be a native just on the bridge. Come on. There we go. So that took a lot more shots than it should have done, but he will leave behind a key, so be sure to grab that. And come across the bridge, and this angle can make it very easy to miss the bridge. So you want to come all the way across, but I'm just going to come into this first hut just to grab a secret. So you only want to come in if you want the secret. So just climb up to here. And we're going to hop onto the roof. So make sure you're angled correctly so you can grab, and you might need to press the crouch button to climb up. And this monkey is the secret. So I have had trouble before where she just won't pick up the monkey. So if you're having trouble, just leave it behind. It's not used for anything, and you have already chimed the secret. So once you have that, you can just drop straight down without taking any damage. And now we can leave the hut and continue along the bridge. So just here there is this obvious gate, and there's a lever right up there, and that's going to open this gate. So we just want to get up there. So that's what the key is for. So just here is the keyhole. And that's opened the hatch right here so we can climb up. So you might need to do a curve for this jump. Okay, so run and jump to here, just curve a little bit. That was close. Look at her hands. Okay. And this next jump is actually pretty tricky. You might need some practices, and you do want to be a little closer to the left if you are having trouble. So you need to do a run and jump, but you need to veer so you hit the roof and slide down. So don't veer too soon, otherwise she will bounce off the side of the roof there. Whoa. There we go. So it's not too difficult, but it might take you some practices to learn when to veer, and you know, don't veer too soon, don't veer too late, kind of thing. But now the door is open. Come on in, and we can turn this. Okay, so finally that section has been raised and we can reach the snake stone. So before I go there, I'm just going to drop down into the water here because there's another secret we can collect, but we will need a torch. So just grab these shotgun shells here. And you can get here without having to go through the huts and all the way around. So let me just show you whereabouts we are. So on the other side of the tree, right in front, that's the entrance, and you can come around the back of this hut here, and you can use the slopes and the roof to jump up onto this stone that's right here. So now the torch. It's hidden under this skeleton, so just pull the skeleton out of the way. Okay, and there it is. So I'm going to get the secret straight away. So just watch where you throw it to so you don't lose it. Okay. And there will be a snake down here, so the snake can do a lot of damage. Gonna equip my pistols. So the snake can come up this section. I'm not sure how far up, but I think it finds it easier to come up this lower grey section than it does that slightly higher slanted section just here. But anyway, oh, before you grab the torch, I nearly forgot. In this right hand plant there is a shotgun. Please pick that up. What are you doing? There you go. Okay. So now grab your torch. And if she's waiting like this, just jump up and she'll stop. So don't forget to light it before you leave. And don't get too close to the fire, because you know what's gonna happen. Okay, so now I'll leave the village section. And something I find very strange is that the fire right here, that's out now. I don't know what the significance is there, but it is no longer lit. But now just bring your torch back through here, just drop it down the gap. Just grab the ladder, make your way down. She's grabbing the ladder very weird. Okay, we're fine. I felt out of control going down that ladder. So the big hole in the village section, I believe that's this. So up there is actually the village, and that's the big hole. Not certain though. Whoops, didn't even see that. Okay, so now we are here. We're at the secret door. So the deal is you just want to set this rope on fire, and all you have to do is touch the rope. Nice. So just run on in. There will be another really long ladder. And just climb on up. Okay, and here we go. Here it is. We have 4 skulls. We just need 1 more in order to unlock the bonus level. So now just make your way all the way back. We are now gonna go grab the snake stone. Okay, so again, up the rocks just here. Whoop. Nice, and to here. Don't fall down on the left side, you'll have to come all the way back around. Okay, and across the bridge again, hop the gap. And running jump to here. And you can crawl on across this bridge. So when you get to the end, you just want to hang down and you can shimmy the rest of the way. Okay, and here we are. You just want to pull this skeleton out of the way and the snake stone is yours. Cool beans. So now we just want to get to that receptacle so we can place it. So the fastest way down would be to do a swan dive, but it won't be the most successful way, so let's find a safer way. Let's return back the way we came. So climb up and go back across this bridge. Okay, so half tile jump here again. So grab in the air so that she slides into the gap because the ceiling is a bit low. Over here, that was close. Don't know what I got stuck on. Okay, so we're going to go to that opening again so we can get to that main ladder that goes all the way down. So running jump to the branch. Do another half tile jump. Okay. And down the main ladder here. Okay, and here we are. So just place the snake stone. And we can enter the next level. Nice! So this is it. Next time we will be exploring the caves. See you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.